You're listening to Bedtime Stories with Meika J, a space to slow down, breathe deep, and fall asleep to stories that speak to your soul. Each night, I'll tell you a story, sometimes mysterious, sometimes magical, but always meant to leave you lighter than you came. Tonight's story is about a little girl named Jordan in a secret blue room that only she knew how to find.
My name is Jordan. I'm 9 years old. Well, I'm gonna be 10 in October. I don't know why grown ups always say that like it's not a big deal. 10 is double digits, and that means you're officially important. I live with my grandma now. Her name is Miss Shirley, but everyone on the street calls her the church lady. She wears white every Sunday and hums songs that don't got no words. Her house smells like lemon cleaner and peppermints. She keeps a fan in the window even when it's cold. She says the house gotta breathe, whatever that means. And there's a room upstairs that I'm not supposed to go in. She calls it the sewing room. But it got no sewing machine. It's just a rocking chair, some dusty books, and a lamp that glows blue instead of yellow. And sometimes, when I can't sleep, I sneak up there. Not to be bad or nothing, just to sit. Cause the blue lights make everything feels like a dream you ain't finished yet. And the room doesn't feel scary. It feels like someone's waiting for me to come back, even if I've never been there before. The first time I snuck in, there was a notebook on the floor. It was brown with wrinkled corners, like it had been opened 100 times by 100 people who were all looking for something. I opened it too, and on the first page it said, "For the one who listens when no one else does." I blinked, then I smiled, because it sounds like me. Every night after that, I'll sneak back, not to read, just to sit and listen, because the room was quiet, but not empty. It made my heart feel real big, like I was full of something too important to explain. And sometimes I'll close my eyes and pretend the blue light was a spaceship. Other nights, it was a time machine or a cloud that only floated if you were still and brave. One night, I found a photo tucked between the pages of the notebook. It was a little girl. She had braids just like mine, wearing a jacket with frogs on it, same kind I used to wear before I grew tall. She looked happy, but something in her eyes looked like she was trying real hard to stay that way. Under the photo, someone had written, "Keep your wonder, it'll save you one day." I stared at the photo for a long time. I didn't know who she was, but it felt like she knew me. I never told Grandma that I've been going into that blue room, but I think she knew. Because one day she looked at me while I was eating my oatmeal and she said,
You remind me of someone I used to be.
then she smiled like it wasn't a bad thing. I think grown-ups forget what's it's like to sit in a room that feels like a secret, to believe in clouds you can ride, to trust that even if you don't understand everything, you still matter. The blue room don't talk, but it listens, and sometimes that's more than enough.
Some children don't just play pretend, they carry galaxies inside of them. They build worlds out of quiet moments. They teach us that healing doesn't always come from knowing. Sometimes it comes from imagining. So tonight, wherever you are, may you keep your wonder, your softness, your strange little magic, even if the world tries to take it. This has been Bedtime Stories with Meika J. Sleep easy tonight, and remember, some rooms glow blue for a reason. Good night.